Among the many rulers of ancient times, there was one king whose wisdom and wealth surpassed all others. His name was Solomon, the son of David, chosen by God to lead Israel. But what was it that set him apart? Was it power, fortune, or something far greater? Join us as we uncover the story of King Solomon, his divine wisdom, boundless riches, and the legacy he left behind. It all began with a dream. One night, as young Solomon slept, God appeared to him and offered him anything he desired: power, wealth, long life. No, Solomon, with a heart of humility, asked for wisdom, the understanding to lead his people justly. And because he sought wisdom above all else, God not only granted him great discernment, but also unimaginable riches and honor. Solomon's wisdom was unlike anything the world had ever seen. He studied nature, philosophy, governance, and poetry. His understanding stretched beyond human comprehension, and soon rulers and scholars traveled from distant lands just to hear his teachings. His words, filled with truth and insight, would later be recorded as Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and the Song of Songs. Under Solomon's rule, Israel flourished. His wisdom extended into governance, trade, and diplomacy. He established strong alliances, expanded trade routes, and accumulated vast riches. Gold, spices, and fine fabrics poured into the kingdom, making Jerusalem the wealthiest city of its time. It is said that silver became as common as stones in the streets. His throne, a masterpiece of ivory and gold, stood as a symbol of his unmatched reign. 12 lions lined its steps, signifying strength and divine favor. Those who came before him marveled not only at his wealth, but at the profound wisdom with which he ruled. Justice, fairness, and discernment were the foundations of his kingdom. Word of Solomon's wisdom spread across distant lands, even reaching the great Queen of Sheba. Skeptical, she traveled with an entourage, bringing gold, spices, and precious stones to test his wisdom with riddles. To her astonishment, Solomon answered every question with ease. She declared, "The reports I heard in my land were true, but not even half of it was told." Solomon's wisdom was not just for the rulers of his time. He wrote over 3,000 proverbs, offering guidance on life, leadership, and righteousness. His words, such as, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding," still echo through history, shaping minds and hearts for generations. One of Solomon's greatest achievements was the construction of the first temple in Jerusalem. Built with the finest cedar, adorned with gold, and standing as a beacon of faith, this temple became the dwelling place of God's presence. It was a masterpiece of devotion and divine grandeur. But with great wisdom came great responsibility. As Solomon aged, he reflected on life's meaning. He penned Ecclesiastes, where he pondered the fleeting nature of wealth, power, and earthly desires. "Vanity of vanities, all is vanity," he wrote, reminding us that true fulfillment comes from knowing and honoring God. Though Solomon's reign came to an end, his legacy lived on. His wisdom influenced countless generations, his words preserved in sacred texts. Even today, leaders, scholars, and believers turn to his writings for insight into life's deepest questions. King Solomon, appointed by God, blessed with wisdom, and remembered through the ages. His story is not just one of riches and power, but of understanding, justice, and the pursuit of true knowledge. Let us all seek wisdom above all else. If you found this video educational, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more daily content.